Thanks, Mike. Well, right now, the UT Board of Trustees is meeting to consider appointing UT Knoxville alum and businessman Randy Boyd as the interim UT system president after current president Joe DiPietro retires. We're going to take a live look into this meeting on UT's campus right now. It looks like someone's up there discussing this. Now, if appointed, Boyd would serve as interim president for up to 24 months or until a new president takes over full time. Last Monday, DiPietro announced he is retiring starting February 14th of next year in 2019. You can watch the full discussion online. We have that streaming on WBIR.com. We're going to bring you an update this evening on 10 News.